Hello all and welcome to another video. I am going to talk about Jay-Z, Beyonce, and Nicole Curran and the incident that took place at the Game 3 NBA Finals. And it to me is not even really an incident. I didn't see anything happen. I just saw everybody trying to turn something innocent into something strange and wrong. Okay, so this lady Nicole Curran is the wife of the billionaire owner of the Golden State Warriors, Joe Lacob. That's his wife, and he was sitting right there next to her when she spoke to Jay-Z. Now, she has come forward and said that all she did was try to be a good hostess and ask Jay-Z and Beyonce if they wanted something to drink. Beyonce responded and said she just wanted a water. Jay-Z responded and said he wanted a vodka shot. A vodka shot, Jay-Z? Let me find out that Jay-Z a low-key alcoholic, because that's like real strange, you know what I mean? A vodka shot at an NBA game? That's interesting. But hey, he's a big baller, you know what I mean? People with money roll a little different to the rest of us. So, apparently, after everyone saw that little video, the Bayhive came for that woman, right? Because apparently, she did something wrong. She did something wrong. All she did was try to be a good hostess, and they treated her like she was some kind of skank, and she was trying to get with Beyonce's husband. And I just want to say, this to me is a learning moment for women everywhere. Ladies, please stop attacking other women. Please stop attacking other women. It's not a good look. It is not every woman's job to make sure your husband doesn't cheat on you. It is not every woman's job to make sure your man doesn't cheat on you. If you and a man decide to be in a monogamous relationship, it's his job to make sure that he doesn't cheat on you. It's not even your job. Your job is to make sure you don't cheat on him, and his job is to make sure he doesn't cheat on you. Stop putting that responsibility on every other woman. It is so weak that in a situation like this, that woman could not even just speak to him as two people would speak to each other, just in casual conversation, without people thinking that she's somehow trying to flirt with Beyonce's husband. That is sad. If you look at that video, Beyonce moved away from Jay-Z. She slid over towards the woman. She didn't want to sit next to Jay-Z. It's as if she was disgusted by him. It's as if she felt disgusted just being next to him. Okay? Let me break down this, because I don't think a lot of people really understood what took place there. If you look at that video very closely, first of all, with this lady Nicole Curran's explanation of what happened, let me break it down to you. She said, I just asked them if they wanted something to drink. I was trying to be a nice hostess. Beyonce said she wanted a water. Jay-Z said he wanted a vodka shot. Now, if I'm Beyonce, I'm going to try to put myself in the mind of Beyonce. So you are out with your husband, you're at the game, right? And this hostess asks, what do you want to drink, basically? And you say a water. You just wanted something light. And he says, I want a vodka shot. And I'm thinking to myself, is it that heavy? Is it that serious? Is him being out with Beyonce, is Jay-Z being out with his wife at an NBA Finals game, is it that serious to him? Is it that big of a deal? Is she weighing on him? Is she killing his style that he needs a vodka shot? He couldn't ask for something light, like some water just like his wife. Or maybe, you know, maybe some juice or something. Something light. You're out with your wife. I'm sure she probably wants to chill with you a little later, maybe go somewhere. She don't want you all drunk and messed up, you know? But he's like, man, she's stressing me out. Being here with her, you know, it's like he's saying, man, being here with her is stressing me out. I need something heavy. I need a vodka shot, right? So first of all, this woman is a married woman, and I have no reason to believe that she was trying to hit on Jay-Z. But let's say this was a thought. Let's say this was a thought, and she asked, what do you want to drink? And Jay-Z say a vodka shot. Now, a smart thought would be like, damn, if he wants something heavy like this, then you know, shit must not be right between him and B. This ain't right. Something ain't right. He ain't liking this. He not enjoying being out with her. So there must be trouble. There must be trouble in paradise. This is not a happy marriage. He's not happy, and she's not happy. You know what I mean? And a smart thought would take that as a signal, like, you know, if he letting me know he not happy and he needs something heavy, then he might want something else later too. You know what I mean? He might want something else later to help him take his mind off his wife, stressing him out, right? That's how I see it. So you look at that video and you see right away Beyonce just moved away from him. She was disgusted. Let me tell you, look at that video. She was disgusted sitting next to Jay-Z. She did not want to be next to him in that moment. I hope they can work things out, because they've put in a lot of time in their relationship, even though apparently a lot of that time he was cheating on her. But you know, they say they've worked that out. They say they've worked through it, but I don't see that. I feel like Beyonce still has trust issues. She still has trust issues. She still does not trust Jay-Z, and it doesn't matter what woman speaks to him. If she's around and she sees it, it's gonna be a problem for her, because she doesn't trust him. If there was trust there, it wouldn't matter. But you see how uncomfortable she felt? Like, she did feel uncomfortable. I don't think she was upset with the woman, but just the situation made her feel uncomfortable because of the lack of trust that's inside her towards her husband. She doesn't trust him. And I don't know how you work through something like that. When you messed up so many times that your wife no longer trusts you, it's gonna be hard for them to fix that. Like, we're seeing some little cracks. We're seeing some cracks in that Jay-Z and Beyonce armor. I'm telling you. You look at that video and there's some cracks. She didn't want to be next to him. In that moment, she did not want to be next to Jay-Z. She was disgusted. She just moved aside. She just moved over towards Nicole Curran. She didn't want to be nowhere near Jay-Z. I think if she could just get up and walk away without it looking wrong, she would. She would have just got up, walked away, and left him sitting right there. So, this is a learning moment though. Everybody attacks this lady like she's married to a billionaire, a man who's worth way more than Jay-Z. I'm sure for her though, I'm sure she was happy to be around big celebrities like Jay-Z and Beyonce. Do you really think this woman would disrespect Beyonce like that right in front of her husband? I mean, right there with her husband next to her. Do you think she would try to flirt with Jay-Z in such a way? I don't think so. I don't think so. If she was gonna do something, it wouldn't be like that. It wouldn't. I believe her when she said she was just trying to be a hostess, and she just reached over, leaned over and asked what do you all want to drink? Right? At which point Jay-Z was probably so stressed out by Beyonce, he was so stressed out having to spend time with her that he wanted a vodka shot. This shit is cramping my style. I don't know how much longer I can keep doing this. This is cramping my style. I'm trying. I'm really trying to be a good husband, but I don't know if I can do it. This is too much. I need something to drink. I need a vodka shot. I need something to calm me down. You see what I'm saying? So we just saw a little crack in that Jay-Z Beyonce armor. Okay. Now, in terms of the Bayhive attacking this woman, I'm gonna say it again, ladies. It's not every woman's job to make sure your husband doesn't cheat on you. It's his job to make sure he doesn't cheat on you. Okay? And to me, when I see a woman attack another woman because you think she's flirting with your husband, or you think he cheated on you with her, listen, that woman don't owe you nothing. That woman, whether she know you or not, she don't owe you nothing. She didn't take any vows with you. She didn't take any vows to be with you in sickness and in health. Okay? She took no vows to be with you. That man took the vows. He's the one that holds all the responsibility in terms of how he treats you. And if he decides to go out there and cheat with another woman, whether he initiates it or she initiates it, he is responsible, not her. And when women attack other women, it is a sign of weakness. It shows that you have no power in your relationship. If you have no power in your relationship, if that man can do whatever he wants, cheat with whoever he wants, and you have no power but to go out there and be ready to fight another woman, right? Be ready to fuss with another woman, be ready to fight, possibly end up in jail, that says you have no power against this man. You can't even say nothing to him. That's a sign you have no power in your relationship. And that anger of knowing you have no power in your relationship, you are transferring. You have decided, I'm going to take this out on this woman. I don't know if she's the one that initiated it. I don't know if he initiated it. All I know is I have no power against him, but I sure know I can beat her ass, so I'm going to go check her. I got to do something because I got to do something to feel good about myself, to make myself feel like I'm strong, like I got some kind of power, some way, somehow. So what I'm saying is this, ladies, let me say it again. Stop attacking other women. It is not every woman's job to make sure your husband treats you right, to make sure your husband don't cheat on you. It's your husband's job. It's your boyfriend's job. It's the man's job. He is the one responsible for any and every decision that affects you. Not random people, not random women, or any woman, whether she be random or she be somebody you know. That woman owes you nothing. She did not make any agreement with you. She did not sit down and discuss being in a relationship with you and how you're going to do it, whether you're going to be open or it's going to be monogamous. She didn't have that conversation with you. He did. Hold him responsible. Stop holding everyone else responsible for when your man messes up. Because if you can't hold him responsible, then it means you have no power in the relationship. And when you have no power in the relationship you're in, you're just going to get treated like shit. I'm just being honest with you. You're just going to get treated like shit. And no matter how many women's asses you want to beat, how many women you want to argue and fuss with and text and blast on social media, it's not going to stop that man. Even if he don't mess with this one again, he gonna go mess with another one and another one. Because you have no power in that relationship. Okay? So this is a learning moment. Stop holding women responsible for your happiness with your man. Hold that man responsible for your happiness with him. Alright? And Jay-Z, Beyonce needs to hold Jay-Z responsible for her happiness, because he took a vow. He took a vow in sickness and in health till death do us part. He took a vow to make sure she's happy for the rest of her life. So the next time he's out with her, he needs to just get him something light to drink and stop asking for heavy shit like vodka shots. Okay? Stop making her feel like it's hard for him to be around her and spend time with her. Instead, try to make her feel happy, Jay-Z. Try to make B feel happy. Make her feel like the queen that everyone else makes her feel like. I mean, it must be sad to be Beyonce. Everybody adores you, but every time you see a woman just casually talk to your husband, you feel uncomfortable because you don't trust him. It must be sad. Anyway, ladies, it is not, let me say this again, it is not every woman's job to make sure that your man or your husband keeps you happy. It's his job. And if he ain't doing his job, you gotta have to make a decision. You can go find another man who will do the job for you, or you just stay there and accept the shitty job he's doing. Alright, so with that, I'm gonna end this video there. And I want to thank you for all of those who listened to this till the end. Thank you for listening. And please comment. Let me know what you think. If you have any input into that Beyonce, Jay-Z, and Nicole Curran situation, give me some feedback on that. If you have any thoughts on what I've said, give me some feedback on that in the comment section. Please don't forget to like, share, subscribe if you haven't already, and continue to follow my videos and listen, because it's important to the success of my channel. I enjoy doing this, and I would like it to become very successful. So please, thank you and have a good day.